First up,
this bout,
not too many. And we're underway in round one. The courage on display here is incredible. Someone's will cave, but which fighter will it be? You know, we may be in for a short fight. This fighter, an absolute animal. Look at the KO percentage. Hold on to your seats, folks. And another hook to the body scores. Ooh, that uppercut had to hurt. This has been a very competitive round as we reach the midway point.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
Well, this fighter loves throwing hooks. Their opponent has got to watch out for them. Swing and a miss with that hook. Caught him with a left hook. Walk away from each other and then run right back into trouble. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Talk about a one-sided 3 minutes. On to the second round. That round was complete domination. Let's see if we can shake things up here in this round.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
This fighter has a very good win-loss record and will be tough to beat. Clean left jab. Stiff jab. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Halfway through the round, and it's pretty much even Steven.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
He's putting the pedal to the metal, but has to be careful that he doesn't run out of gas. He can't score with that uppercut. The winner of this surely will get a world title shot. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Well, he is glad to have heard that bell. There's the bell for round 3. After that last round, something has got to change.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him. Tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
They threw the hook. It didn't land. counter punches have to hurt. That left hook missed. We're at the halfway point, and both of these fighters know the round is still up for grabs.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
The only fear you have with this fighter is, has he punched himself out? Nice job blocking the hook. A lot of effort being exerted here. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. They've got the momentum, they've got the advantage. How do they carry that into the... There's the bell for round 4. Coming off that fantastic last round. Let's see if he can keep his momentum going.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
The jab doesn't quite connect. They need to be careful they don't punch themselves out here. Both men step back for just a moment. That counter punch caught him clean. Good counter punch. That big hook doesn't land. Miss with that jab. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. What would you tell this guy? He's got to do something different. Back into the fray here in round 5. So not the best round, but let's see if they can turn it around here.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you. And that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Misses with that uppercut. That counter shot lands. Nice defense on that hook. Well, they're going deep into the gas tank on this round. Real good back and forth between these two fighters.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
incredible work rate. What heart, what desire, but at what cost? You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Well, this is the time that the trainer needs. There's the bell for round 6. Well, they got battered last round. How do they turn their fortunes around?
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
A perfect counter lands. Missing with the hook. Straight right just misses. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. This fighter expending a lot of energy in this round. Halfway through the round, I'm not sure who's winning it.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Straight right just misses. Edwards might go down here. And it appears they weathered the storm. How? I'm not sure.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What do they do? What do they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
Starting to take some deep breaths now, but still fighting hard. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Now you start wondering how much work these two fighters. Round 7, here we go. Not sure these two fighters can keep up the pace we saw last round, but you know they're going to try.
Exerted a lot of energy in the fight so far. Now they're shattered. This is what you call championship rounds. If you have done the work, slept right, ate right, prepped right, I'm expecting you to get through this. If not, if you've cheated, the ring can be the loneliest place in the world.
Is he going to punch himself out, though? Nice counter punch right up the middle. His stamina is off the charts. These two are the perfect dance partners.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Is he going to punch himself out, though? Nice slip to avoid the jab. That uppercut can't get through. Very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Stamina is always an issue in a prize fight. Round 8, and we're off again. How much do they have left in the tank after that last round?
An amazing pace and tempo set in the last round. Can you keep this up? Me personally, I don't think that's possible. And if they can, their training, their conditioning would have been ridiculous, like they're in the army. But these guys, if they can keep up this pace, we are in for a great night.
It's nothing but air on that left uppercut. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. And the Eagle finally goes down. I don't care who you are. When you get caught with a body shot, so they'll make it up, and this fight continues.
Look at his corner, look for instructions. They're telling him to calm down, make the most of the count, get up, breathe, and move. Get behind the referee, save yourself a bit of time. You just need to make your way back to the corner, somehow get to the end of the round.
Halfway through the round, and they've got some work to do to get back into it.
Not the best start, but you know what? The cornermen, now it's down for them doing their job. Get through the round, regroup.
He couldn't take any more, and Charlie Edwards goes to the canvas. How about that technique on that head?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He's still in the fight.
Apparently, it's going to take more than that to keep this fighter down.
He's up, but
It looks like he's going to survive the round here, but just barely. This is a very important break here for this fighter. And there's the bell for round 9. They barely survived the last round after 2 knockdowns. Let's see what happens here.
2 knockdowns, and you're coming back from that. That's near on impossible because your head must be all over the place. Your legs are feeling like jelly. What can they tell you in the corner? All they can do is wake you up. They can't even go into game plan.
They're both trying for a knockout. His stamina is off the charts. That hook just can't find the target. Big shots from both these fighters. Got to be careful, though.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Good counter punching. Might want to think of holding on here for a minute. Here in the round. You can see the heavy breathing, but that's not slowing him down. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. You've heard the old phrase, this might come down to who wants it more, but it might come down to who's in. And there's the bell to start round 10. They let it all hang out in the last round. What do they got left?
What are they doing that round? Are they trying to get an earning out? That's a lot of energy burst. They did 6 rounds in 1. They're going to be absolutely shattered.
Charlie Edwards rocked. Charlie Edwards is down. And you can see here his face basically melt.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8,
So time to go celebrate.